Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. So I just slept, so that's why the rain is disappearing. So today we're going to get rid of some of these trees, I think, and we're going to also look into building a house. Because I'd like to get building a house, basically, if we can. Maybe play with some chisels, some wood. I'm not the best at building this stuff, so it's not going to be, whoa, but we'll get something going anyway. So I got some materials here to get us started, and we also have these guys right here, 3 of them actually ready to go. So what do I need? I basically just need the tool station. Good day, tool station. And I think it was tool station, 3 of these guys, 2, and there you go, you got the tool forge. So basically we're going to make some more advanced tools here today. And I guess we should look here what we want. First of all, I want a Limbo Axe. The Limbo Axe basically allows you to chop down big trees, basically, and do it all at once, sort of, and makes life pretty awesome. Let's just put it that way. So we need 1 axe, 1 line. I mean, when I say axe, I mean the tough mining. I don't know why I'm thinking axe. There you go. And then you need the lumber head, the broad. Oh crap! I made 2 of them accidentally, so you might as well just literally burn one over here. And then that should be good. Then you're gonna want the other one. Well, you don't have to have this, but this is kind of nice too, the excavator. You can also get the hammer, but I really don't need the hammer with the caves. Like, I'm not going to bother with that. I actually am purposely ignoring it for now, just for fun. I'm just don't care, really. But I want the excavator. So basically all the same parts again, except the excavation head, which is called excavation head. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and we'll make all these. Now we're going to run out of cobblestone pretty fast. You can see I made a whole crap ton of more chests because I got tired of running out of space just doing random stuff. It's probably not appropriate at this point. I need to do something related to our basically our space issue, but for now that's what we're doing. And then I'm just gonna grab, let's see here, 1 2 3 1 2 3, and then 1 2, I think it was. I think that was the right ingredient. I don't know if we have enough. Oh, we kind of do, but whatever. We're kind of going through it anyway, so it's in there. Hopefully it doesn't mix. It's like in before there's something that mixes in. Oh, well, tin and copper would, right? But I think we're good. Okay, so yeah, we have that ready, and you can throw some osmium. I already had some before because I wanted to increase the osmium. So let's go ahead and get the stuff going here. So we'll put you guys right there. Awesome. And might as well just switch these right away. So we're going to need 2 of each of these. The funds. Gotta wait patiently. There you go. And yeah, 2 of these. And then we're going to do, I guess it doesn't matter. The plates are going to be annoying anyways, but okay. And yeah, so we'll put these guys in, and then we'll switch this around to aluminum brass. And once again, we'll get those guys done. We'll just switch to osmium, and then we'll fill 1 of these each. Awesome. And then the next one would be the head. These will take a little longer to, they take a little longer to pour, of course, and they'll take a little longer to cool down too. Look at that. That's just because more material, and osmium takes a little while anyways, right? So, oh, I've been busy. I've been making gravy. Gravy was made out of butter, wheat, and it could be whatever. I did this recipe here, actually. So I did 4 regular potatoes, butter, and wheat. The butter is made from milk. And the milk is literally just a bucket of water, 3 glass, and melon seeds. That's the ones I used. And you actually, with the one recipe, it required 1 butter, and you get 1 glass back each time. So you're actually getting an extra piece of glass. Kind of a weird, wonky recipe, but that's just how things are right now. I will probably take the time to report that a little later, just so that it's fixed someday. Yeah, I'm one of those evil people that try to get things fixed. This is what we have so far. So I'm not going to do all the breeding and special stuff. I'm just going to use it as is crop sticks right now. So we got potato crops. So I use potatoes for part of this, and just potatoes for a vegetable, right? And then that's kind of like the whole thing, right? So you got potato, vegetable. You got the melon seeds, which could be a fruit, but it's actually used for me for milk, to create the milk. Like I said, once again, to do the butter and stuff, the milk is made, by this method, which is awesome. I mean, yeah, it works, right? And then wheat for grain. So you got grain, dairy, basically, oddly enough, and vegetables. And then I get fruit from our tree farm thing here, you know, the bonsai. And then, so yeah, there you go. And then on top of that, I get meat from killing everything anyway. So there's your protein. So it works out anyways. Now, wait, did we just pour this and never actually do anything with this? Oh, man. I'd have to do 2 of those. Kind of my fault. But yeah, so today I want to, I'm going to throw these in here for now. I'd like to do some building as well, but we'll get to that. Let's go ahead and get rid of these. So these can go all into this one, and you can't put these ones in here. It won't let you, but you can put them in there. Awesome. And I guess we can get rid of these. I know things are out of order completely, but this is why we're going to get the storage eventually. There we go. So it's mostly I want the Lumber Axe right away, so we'll work on that. So we'll click, so you can see you have a lot more options now. So Lumber Axe, my friends, lumber me up. So we'll go ahead and we'll throw you guys in there, and there's the Lumber Axe. Awesome. And you can throw that part. Oh. Well, I guess you can't because it has a filtration. Back in the day it wouldn't filter it, but now it does. There you go. And then this should be basically done. Might as well grab it now. And eventually I'll probably make a bow, crossbow or a bow. Probably will do... Actually, no. I think I did a different one. These ones were fun to do, actually. This is what I did last time. But this is more of a off-camera thing. I got to figure out what I want, test things. It's kind of I'll make it, and then I'll tell you how I do it. So I won't waste your time, my time, all that, you know. Well, I won't be wasting my time. I'll have fun doing it. But, I mean, it could be, you know, a couple hours, you know, just playing around, testing stuff out, or even just going through and reading everything. And I might want to make it unbreakable to begin with, just because it's something you don't really want to deal with if you have to always repair it. So this is the Lumber Axe, by the way. If you've never seen the Lumber Axe, well, there you go. Lumber Axe produces lots of wood, and it's a simple ability that does so much, basically. So we're doing it today so we can clear the land out, some more room over time, and yeah, it does exactly what we want. So, and that's why we have it. Because then we can expand our base a bit more. That's the idea, anyways. Now, we should get like a magnet. I don't know if there's any early game magnets to look into, but we should look into them. Usually magnets this day and age, it's either a tech or a magical thing. And even when it comes to tech or magic, it's a little bit further in. It's not like, oh, you can just make one with basic vanilla materials. Once in a while, there is a magnet mod that is like that, but it's more on the rare side these days. But you never know. This is all the mods after all. Okay. Might as well take this tree out. There it goes. Oh, I guess something else is like, it should have worked, but I guess that was touching it. There you go. There we go. Awesome. And you even get EXP, which is awesome. I know there's a hive right above us, so. There we go. And then we'll just grab this. Might as well. Can use it for. I was thinking of starting with just charcoal. Do something cheap and boring for fuel in the future when we do IC. I was thinking actually we'll start maybe looking into industrial craft. Actually, the next episode. That early. I guess it's not early. We've done a lot of things, but I'm just giving you an idea. Like, you know. Kind of what I'm going. So you can see the biome colors here are kind of off, which is fine. It doesn't bother me much, but it's a darker color. Don't think there's a big cloud above us. So there you go. Look at that. So I know we got lots of materials over time from these things, but this is a great way to Actually, this is not a bad idea. I might do something with this after. Anyways, okay, so let's look first. We were thinking magnet of some sort. So there's the actual addition magnets, which use a bunch of actual addition materials. I actually got one of those items. You know, we got it out of a chest. You could probably maybe get it all through chests if you're lucky, but not really gonna be worth it. You got Ring of Magnetization, which uses mana steel. Ooh, look at the shaded mana steel these days, which is not really expensive except the mana steel. Mana steel is pretty much the basic of things, but still, you still have to do a setup for that. So we don't have that right away. There is this magnet too. It's very expensive, and it requires endstone, which meh, not worth it to me. There's a Twilight Magnet, which is not the same magnet. There's a Flux Magnet, which is basically it uses EU, RF, whatever, since it says it uses an energy, so that's not going to work. And so in the end, meh. The only other magnet that might be possible that you can make is you could get a magnet on your actual tool, so keep that in mind. You could magnetize your tool in a sense, so that might be worth investigating. Let's see here, because you can put the oops. Let's click everything but what I meant to click. You can put different materials on. Let's just take the iron there. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so if you go here and you put this in here somewhere. I guess it's in this one here. Wait, which one do we do all the... Okay, it is this one. Okay. So you can see that handle is 1.2. So this is less. I mean, this would in the end... I mean, I know it has a bit more durability, but the other part makes it kind of really bad. Extras. There's an extra to it, which would be probably plates. So your plate probably could be... used like that. Oh, plate, so never mind, there is a plate. Yeah, the modifier on the plate, so that's not going to work well. And you can get the idea, it does magnetic on there, which is kind of cool, but yeah, the plates are, it's not a big deal to me. I mean, it would have been cool, but it's not worth the kind of the nerf, I guess, for the tool, because you got the head, yeah, so head, oh, sorry, wrong tool anyways. You got the rod, the head, the plate, and the binding. Maybe the binding, but I think the bindings even are the same idea. Let's just double check if bindings have any properties. If binding doesn't have any properties really to it, then I would say maybe... Maybe it won't. Tinker binding. Let's see here. It has a durability, so you would lose some durability, but it would give it a bit of a magnet ability. I might try it. I mean, why not? Why don't we try it and see how much of a nerf it is? And if it sucks, we can just replace it. That's the beauty of it. So we'll switch this to iron. Now, unfortunately, I think the bindings use like 3 or something, so maybe it was more than that. But anyways, it'll suck because you'll have a bit left over now. There you go. And I think you can replace these days in this day as an age without repairing them, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out in a second. Yeah, there you go. So we're going to go from, oddly enough, the durability went up. So apparently, yeah, that's it. It all went up, basically. It was actually worthwhile doing that. So there you go. So now when we use this should give it magnetization. It's only the first one. It's not godly, but it gives you enough to kind of make it a little more enjoyable. Like, see, it kind of brings it to you, but not really. I mean, when you run around, it's like, eh. I guess if you stand around, it's a bit better, but I mean, it's not like it pulls it to you, right? It doesn't even feel like it really pulls. I guess it's very temporarily, maybe like 3 seconds at most. Okay, interesting anyways. But hey, it did increase the durability technically, so you can't say no to that, right? So we're getting up our stats finally, so that's awesome. Okay, so let's look at building, shall we, my friends? So let's see. Oh yeah, we're gonna get a wand. Let's get a building wand. Wand. Oh my goodness. There's supposed to be a builder's wand. Here it is. Iron, gold. Okay, diamond. Awesome. I always make the diamond when it seems worthwhile. Once you got, you have the access to a couple of diamonds, it seems kind of worthwhile. So we'll go there, put there you go. And I think I'll try framing it with this. So we're going to hit F9, and this will get us chunk boundaries, which I find are important. And we'll probably start with, let's start with this chunk, I guess. Now, I kind of build the entire building within the chunk. If you want to, though, you could build it all outside the chunk. For example, the building outside the chunk, everything within the chunk. So it does actually give you that extra space, which is sometimes nice. But I'm going to go ahead and build it like this instead, because as much as that's sure cool, I think I like this a bit more anyways. But so 2, 3. Oh, how high do you want to go? 3 is probably not enough, but let's go 3. If you go too big, then you're dealing with everything else related to it, right? So, actually, yeah, it will be actually bigger than 3 because it'll be you'll have the stuff going on the sides, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 probably, yeah. The reason we want 4 is just so we can, we'll do 4. It'll probably be just easier to break this than 1, 2, 3, 4, than to try to figure a way to get up it. There you go. Oh, God. Might be just easier to hit F9 again. 3, 4. There you go. Okay, that'll work a bit better. You could always go like this, but keep in mind, if you use the Lumber Axe, it will go, watch this. See how it's breaking a whole chunk of them? So keep that in mind. Okay. And then I'm thinking we can go sideways on this. Give it some style. Yeah, we got enough wood. Or you could have gone sideways, kind of. I don't know if we have a mod on here that lets you rotate these. And I even think sometimes I've seen wrenches rotate the blocks, to be honest. But we're going to do it this way. Ta-da! There you go. And then you can fill out whatever material in here. And some people frame it a little higher, so it's like one higher. And then they have a frame on the bottom, too. It makes it kind of pretty, but I'm not them. I'm not a pretty boy. So screw them. Okay, let's see here. So you can have a nice dark floor or a light floor. It's up to you. I don't know what I want. I mean, I kind of like the lighter color because it just kind of, I don't know, it seems cooler to me. Kind of like gives it a lot of kind of clashes like too much with it, which is a good thing in my opinion. I know everyone else out there is probably like, no, don't do it. But hey, we can always look at what this looks like. See, that looks just too boring. I mean, I know I'm not using the right colors and stuff like that, but you know me, I don't have the look ability here. Okay, so we'll just use our wand. This is the power of the wand. If you have never used oops, I guess we were good there. But it works really well. Looks like it grabs from your inventory first, too, which is nice. I don't know if that's always been the case or a recent addition, but it grabs inventory before your hotbar just so you can, work with the one on your hotbar still. Ooh. There you go. Now, you can do this. Watch this. Wand. Oops. There you go. I knew it was I thought it was swan, but I wasn't sure. But wand oops basically lets you go ahead and undo your last action. Okay. And there you go. This can be our door into here. And now we want to do inside. So the excavator is a 3x3 basically. So it just makes life a little easier. I like how we get even EXP from this. It's all good. And I might break that, but we'll use something else. There you go. I feel like I kind of messed that one up a bit. Okay. And then, yeah, so the floor, I'll do the darker color. I know I'm not the biggest fan of the darker colors on floors. It just doesn't fit my head as well as I think it would, but... Oh, sorry. My head's like saying, you're not going to like it as much, but we'll do it. Okay, so let's go ahead, and we can always change it up over time too, right? Once we get new materials to work with, but that's what we got right now. So imagine doing this like, oh god, you know, that's the whole point of the command. That would be a very painful oops, and you get the material back and stuff. It's like almost like it never happened, basically. So it can have some effects, you know, like maybe grass started to grow underneath, or who knows. There's probably some glitchy ass effects too, but overall it works pretty good. And then we'll get something here as well. There we go, and there we have it. So yeah, it should work pretty decent. And then we need some sort of door to use. So I'm more interested in pressure player based. So weighted. There's a weighted pressure plate. There used to be like a player based player. I wonder if you go. Oh no, you can't. I'm pretty sure there's like probably going to be like a player-based one here, but I really don't know, to be honest. What's an obsidian pressure plate? I don't know. Quirks. Obsidian pressure plate. That's the downside. They don't have tips in the game, you know? It's like, what does that mean? You know, you have to Google it at that point, but it could mean anything. It could have a special function to it. It's advanced version of pressure plate, only a player can trigger it. Okay, so that's something we would like. So, oh, sneaky pressure plate. Dark utilities, a sneaky block. Huh. Oh, that uses weird materials, though. Yeah, so probably obsidian one if I have enough obsidian. I might have to go and get some. Oh, we have perfect 2 left. So there you go. The only downside is, oh, actually inside it doesn't matter. We can use whatever for a pressure plate there. It's just the outside. There you go. And, yeah, so we might as well use our bed in there. Get the first usage. Now, I suggest putting your bed slightly off the wall just because it's known to, unfortunately, glitch. You might spawn in the wall or who knows what else. It might say there'd be something in the way or... But there you go. And then, yeah, we need another... You can be whatever material. Let's do one that kind of changes the look like that, you know. It's a different color than the material on the floor, right? And then let's make a door, an iron door here. So, yeah, I think this should be the same. Oh, yeah, I forgot you get 3 iron doors these days. Ooh. Fabulous. There you go. And then we need a roof, of course. The roof I was kind of waiting last. I'm going to probably make it in the same dark oak material since it seems to work out. And I'm not too... I like it, so I think that's a good enough reason to. And here you go. I'm sure we'll end up doing a little too many, but I just want to make sure we got what we need. So let's go ahead and stair our way up here. Oops. Trying to be fancy and instead I got, you know. Okay, so yeah, we can use these on top. Now, not this one, but the extra utilities. That back in the day, I don't know about 112 and stuff. I've never tried their builder wand or whatever they call it now, but it actually would glitch up when you brought 2 of these together, or they had some other glitches, but it would actually like overtop and make a mess, and you would cry to yourself to sleep, and it's a horrible mess, honestly. There we go. But that works perfectly. And if you hit F7, you know, you can see where mobs potentially spawn. They do not spawn on top of the building because, well, that's just not how it works. That's just how it works in Minecraft. They made it so that half slabs protect you if they're in the one position. So right here, let's go to a dark, you know, a place that mobs can spawn. So mob can't spawn there. Mob can spawn there. So keep that in mind. But I feel like most people who watch this probably know that, but some people might for some reason. So, you know, I don't mind telling things, you know, for everyone that, you know, might have never known that. So. And there we go. We have a lovely place now. And, of course, you'll want to light it up inside, too, because it's going to be a bit dark. Not 9, but... oh, I hit F8 accidentally. but that's fine. Yeah, so we're doing 1, 2, I guess. Doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 1, 2. I mean, this is not usually how I split them up, but I'm just doing it now because it's like, why not? 1, 2, 1, 2. We had just enough of those torches. We'll have to get more, but yeah, a lot of creatures could spawn in there right now. And look at, if you see it, perfectly matches the chunk. What about more torches? Okay. Apparently we don't have more of those torches anyways. I know we should have enough for the other torches, but we'll just make regular torches, I guess. Who knew that making or finding torches would be such a pain right now? Okay. There you go. Okay. And now that's it. That's our little base. So I'll start moving some stuff in here, organizing it. And I'll just be placing like fresh ones and organizing things in there. And then after that, I think next episode we're going to actually work into some of the IC stuff. So we'll get some power and whatnot going. And that might be, 2 or 3 episodes. And then I think we'll play with refined storage if we have enough materials for it. And get us like an actual digital storage and not even have to worry about storage and stuff. But we'll see where we get. And I might potentially, we'll see off camera, build an addition to this to the other side just for fun, and so we have the extra the room to work with. So either way, thank you guys and girls so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Goodbye.